Greetings, incredible LTDE 4301 students. Welcome to Module Week 3 of Learning Management Systems. In this module, you will have the opportunity to explore a range of learning management systems and to evaluate their effectiveness for various types of online learning environments. This week, we'll focus on selecting the right LMS based on instructional goals, student needs, and content delivery methods, which are all incredibly important considerations when designing an online learning experience. Before you begin the discussion board forum and the assignment for this week, please ensure that you are carefully reviewing the learning resources available within the first section of this module. Let's now look at Discussion Board Forum 3, which is entitled Exploring and Selecting Learning Management Systems for Online Learning. As you think ahead to your future in instructional design, selecting an appropriate learning management system is critical for creating effective and engaging online learning environments. This discussion board forum will allow you to explore various learning management system platforms and reflect on their strengths, their weaknesses, and how they align with different educational goals. By engaging in this particular discussion board forum, you will deepen your understanding of factors to consider when selecting an LMS, and you will learn from your peers about the considerations and challenges that come with this decision-making process. Your initial thread should be between 150 and 300 words in length, and your two replies should be between 75 and 150 words in length. As you prepare your initial thread, you will want to think about different considerations when selecting a learning management system for online learning. As instructional designers have various factors that they must consider, such as functionality, ease of use, scalability, and support for collaborative learning. As you write this initial thread, please consider the following questions. What features or characteristics do you believe are the most important when selecting an LMS for an online learning environment? You may think about features such as the interface of the LMS, mobile compatibility. For example, does this particular LMS have an app that is intuitive, that is easy to navigate on a smartphone? You might also think about different integrations. For example, what is it like to access textbooks from this particular LMS? Is it difficult to integrate other resources within the LMS? You might also think about different assessment tools. What does it look like to provide an assignment or an assessment opportunity on this LMS? Is it difficult to navigate assessments? Is it easy to navigate and to upload assignments? What do rubrics look like on this LMS? You might also think about collaboration features. So when you are setting students up for a group work opportunity, how does this look on this particular LMS? Is it easy to navigate and intuitive, or is it more difficult for students to collaborate together? These are all incredibly important features as you think about the appropriate LMS to use in online learning experiences. The next question is, based on your experience or research, how do different LMS platforms such as Canvas, Moodle, Blackboard, Google Classroom, etc. compare in terms of these features? Do you have a preference for any specific platform? And if so, why? And finally, how do you think the choice of LMS can impact the overall learning experience for students and the teaching experience for instructors? And I hope that you will think about this in terms of your own experience as a student and your future experience as someone who is designing online learning experiences. After you've submitted your initial thread, you'll want to again reply to two classmates, and you'll want to consider the following questions when replying. Do you agree with your peers' assessment of the LMS platforms they discussed, or do you have a different perspective? and why? Why do you agree, or why do you have a different perspective? Next, have you had any experience with a specific LMS? If you're in the course, then you have had an experience with an LMS because this particular course has been designed in Canvas. And you may also have had prior experience with Blackboard or another LMS. So you will want to think about this question. How does your experience align with the points your peer made, or does it differ? And finally, what additional features or considerations would you recommend when selecting an LMS for a specific type of course or audience? Are there any features or considerations that your peer left off in their discussion board post? And what would you recommend as an additional important feature or consideration? Let's now look at this week's assignment, which is entitled Comparative Analysis of Learning Management Systems. The purpose of this particular assignment is to engage in creatively comparing and contrasting different learning management system platforms. As you know, modern instructional designers need to evaluate various technological tools to select the best option for enhancing teaching and learning experiences. You will have the opportunity this week to create a video presentation that will also help you to develop skills in research, critical thinking, and multimedia communication skills, all of which are essential for instructional designers when presenting complex information in a clear and engaging and accessible format, which is such an important component of effective instructional design. This assignment will help you to apply your understanding of learning management system platforms through real-world scenarios, and it will also help to improve your ability to make informed decisions about educational technologies. So for this assignment, you will be creating a video presentation that is 3 to 5 minutes in length, where you will compare and contrast at least 3 different learning management systems. The presentation should be designed as if you are currently an instructional designer, recommending a learning management system for a hypothetical course. You can use ScreenPal or another screencasting tool to create your video presentation. And if you've not used ScreenPal before, you can certainly check out this beginner's guide to ScreenPal's free screen recorder. You will also want to post your completed video presentation to YouTube. And again, please be sure to select public under visibility settings so that others will be able to view your presentation. You will want to simply copy and paste your YouTube video URL within the assignment submission area in order to successfully submit this assignment. In your video presentation, please be sure that you briefly introduce each learning management system. Remember, there should be 3 in total. You will also want to discuss a comparison of the features and benefits of each learning management system. You might think about features and benefits such as course creation, grading system, collaboration tools, mobile access, and third-party integrations, which we just discussed as we were reviewing this week's discussion board forum. You can also discuss the strengths and weaknesses of each LMS as you talk about these different areas of learning management systems. Next, you'll want to talk about challenges in educational context. Think about some potential challenges or limitations of each LMS in different educational environments, such as K-12 settings, higher education, or corporate training. There is no perfect LMS, and every LMS has its features and benefits as well as its challenges, and so you will want to be thorough in overviewing those features and benefits as well as challenges. And then finally, you'll want to provide recommendations and justifications. Based on your comparison, you will want to recommend one LMS for a hypothetical course. This is a course that you potentially could develop one day. It's not something you are developing for this particular assignment, but think of a hypothetical course. And so it's a course that you have made up, and you will want to explain which LMS should be used for your hypothetical course. Please justify your recommendation by explaining how it aligns with the course's goals and needs. Your video should be engaging and include visuals. It could include LMS screenshots, logos, or infographics, and these should support your comparisons. If you'd like, you can also use video editing tools, slides, and of course you will be using a screen recording to enhance this presentation. Slides are not required, but if slides will help you to more effectively convey each of the components of your presentation, then I highly recommend utilizing slides. Maybe instead you've chosen to use screenshots or something else to overview each LMS. Whatever you do, please ensure that you have addressed these 4 components of the presentation. As you create your video, please be sure to integrate information from the required readings to support your analysis and recommendations. And of course, the tone of your video should be professional as you are presenting from the perspective of an instructional designer. But please feel free to incorporate creativity and flair to make it visually appealing and engaging for your audience. As always, please carefully review the rubric before even beginning the process of creating this video. This rubric will help you to begin with the end in mind and will also help you to ensure that you are addressing each element of this assignment with excellence. I hope you enjoy your experience of engaging in this week's discussion board forum and creating a video from the perspective of an instructional designer. This will be a valuable tool for helping you to prepare for a profession in instructional design that impacts the lives of learners in valuable, meaningful, and memorable ways. God bless you all, and I hope you have a wonderful week ahead.